and welcome to Tea Time with Faith, featuring Plumpkin. Enjoy and drink responsibly.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very fun special video that I've been asking for a while, and it's going to be a triplet tag video and more of a what is being a triplet like. So here are my sisters.
I'm Harmony.
And I'm Hope.
And basically we're going to start off by reading a few questions and then we're each going to answer them. Alright, let's start.
Number 1. Who's the oldest and who's the youngest? Well, this is a trivial question because technically there's two answers to that. Right?
Why are you being so weird?
I don't know, I'm trying to be swag.
Okay, answer.
For who?
Okay, so technically Faith is sort of the firstborn, but not really because she came out breech. So she
foot first.
bum first.
Booty out.
So we had to get a C-section. Well, we didn't, but Mom had to have a C-section instead.
Okay, so
Question.
for those of you who did not understand, Harmony was born first, Hope is second, and I'm the youngest. So
Harmony
Harmony
C-section.
was born at what time?
12:08.
After midnight. You were born.
I think it's 12:09.
Yeah, and I was born at 12:12. So there's 4 minutes between me and her, and 3 minutes?
It's like
2 minutes between her.
Dog years, really.
Okay, next question. Do you guys have nicknames? Well, I think we do. So I call her Harmo, and I call her Hopey.
Hopo.
No, you don't call me.
I call her Hopey as well, and I call Faith Faith or Faithy. But Faithy, I don't know. Don't call her that. That's what we call her.
Okay, what are your nicknames for us?
Yeah, it's like Faith or Faithy Poo, and then
Oh yeah.
for Harmony, it's like Harmo or Harm, pretty much. Number 3, are you close or were you close when you were younger? Faith?
You start.
So I would say we all have been like pretty close, kind of consistently.
Yeah.
There are obviously, you fight with each other, but siblings fight with each other. But yeah, I wouldn't say I was closer with one of you. I just but I would go to one of my sisters for different reasons.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Sort of. There was definitely a time where Faith and I were less close in high school.
I was gonna say I hated Harmony growing up, like I really did.
She really did.
I have journal entries
to prove it.
And now we're like best friends. We hang out all the time.
And I just to be clear, I did not hate Faith. I strongly
Liar.
I didn't. I don't use the word hate because it's a strong word, but we did not get along.
That's true.
All right, number 4. What is the dumbest triplet-y question
Can I
you've
answer this
ever
one?
been asked?
Can I answer
Yeah,
this one? So in high school, we went to like a new school in grade 8, and there was somebody asked me, like we were in line for picture day or going to this gym class or something, and this girl was like, so do doctors do experiments on you guys like in the Holocaust?
I don't remember that question. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't.
Oh my god, I'm not
Okay.
even surprised.
And I was like, no, why would they do that?
there's
so
this thing where
friggin'
you have to
stupid.
like have consent and stuff, right? To like do those things.
Okay, what is the dumbest question you've heard?
Can you guys like read each other's thoughts?
Well,
Okay, and the dumbest triplet-y question I got was, if you could look like one
Oh,
of the
I
3,
Oh,
which
yeah.
one would you look like? So just FYI for all of you watching this video, we're fraternal. So you might be able to tell that we're related. So that means there was 3 different eggs, so we're not identical. So when people would ask us, which one would you like to look like the most and have like 3 identical,
Obviously, we all said me. Me, duh.
and it's also like, that's like a really rude question to ask.
and as if one of us thinks we're uglier than the others. Like, no, right?
but it's like they didn't even offer you that you could stay like yourself. Like they only asked.
If what?
Hair on your nose.
Oh, a hair.
Sorry.
Thanks.
No, but I was just saying, like, they didn't ask if we wanted to stay, like, ourselves. They would just be like, so Faith or Harmony? Or, like, Hope or Harmony? Like, not... And I was like, what do you mean? Like,
This
can
is
I just
unfair. There's 3
be
of us.
myself?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. Okay, question number 5. Do you have the same taste in when...
And mowing.
Okay, I feel like trying to get
Mine and Mo.
That was hard.
Question number 5. Do you have the same taste in men and / women? So I would say when we were growing up, we had the same taste in men, me and Harmony anyway.
Like one guy.
Yeah,
one
like
guy.
the long hair and like what we had crushes on the
Like
same
the
people.
Bieber hair.
Is this-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
because
this
that's
who I think it is?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Duh.
I don't think we've ever had the same taste,
No.
but now we're all like into like
Very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
So what would you say?
I remember a couple of times where I told Harmony I had a crush on someone, and then like the following week or like 2 weeks later, she was like, "Oh yeah, I really like this person," and I was like, "What?"
See, I remember that also being. That's a very familiar story because I also remember you saying a few things like that as well. But I wouldn't say that we have.
This is like a shady video, I think.
No, but I'm not mad. But yeah, no, we definitely
Yeah, I
don't
wasn't
have
throwing
the same
shade. I
taste
just
now.
actually remember that. That's all.
I know, me too.
Okay. Question number 6. Do you complete each other?
Try again.
I was like, I'm submitting
I mean, we do
Hey,
complete each other's sandwiches.
Let's cheers. Let's cheers.
I thought I was going to say
think-
sentences.
Okay.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm actually not, though.
Okay. You have to read that again.
Question number 6. Do you compete with each other? I would say we did. Even if it wasn't on purpose. Like, you would be like, oh, well, so-and-so is doing this, so I want to do better than that. I don't know. I just remember, like, if you guys were doing something and you were doing well, I was like, well, I want to do that.
Like basketball or
Or
track
music.
and field or.
Why are you guys shitting on me?
It's just I can't.
Like basketball, track,
No.
music.
I'm just joking. Okay. You go.
Hope, you were so good at some things that I just like couldn't do. Like for example, like I guess we kind of competed. Like I wanted to do hip hop dancing, but my mom didn't want me to.
She doesn't
so
let anybody do hip hop.
Hope did jazz, and so they put me in jazz class with Hope. But Hope had been doing it for like 3 or 4 years, and like not that I have terrible rhythm, but it ain't a gift.
Hope's really good at dancing, yeah.
But like when we went into dance, my mom was like, "Do you want to do piano or dance?" That's why I said dance, and I was like, "But can I do acrobat?" Like it's called.
Oh, so you didn't want
I
jazz.
said acro or ballet, and she was like, "How about jazz?"
Jazz. Let's
Maybe it was
And
the
I was like,
cheapest.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
I don't know. I think I said hip hop too, but it probably
Okay,
was the less
yeah.
expensive one because.
Well, when
We are grateful though.
Yes, thanks, Mom
Thanks, Mom.
and Dad.
when I was younger, I definitely competed a lot. I took pride and I tried
Oh my
to
god.
be the smartest.
Yeah.
Not that that's what I was. I just mean like school grade wise. I like always tried.
And on report card day, Dad, want to see my report card? Meanwhile,
Oh my
me
god, Harmony and I would be like,
me
"Hey,
and
don't
Hope
show Dad your report card."
would take the longest bathroom
you were like,
breaks.
"Oh, I don't deserve that."
And it was just so happened to be on report card day because Faith was like A, B plus. I'm like, oh no, like
D, C,
Yeah.
B.
C minus,
Done.
C minus.
Okay, but to be fair,
B
there was
minus.
there was 1 year though that I actually didn't show my report card because I was,
She was thoughtful, so
Team player.
she was.
That's a bad year for me.
Number 7, do you have tri-lepathy?
Triplet-y.
Can I get a definition?
Can you spell the word, please?
Can you
I
spell
can
it?
look it up.
No, I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
No, like you don't need to spell it.
Tri-lepathy, the ability to communicate or to understand what one or the other is thinking. I would say like maybe, because there are times that we would break into song and sing the exact same part of the exact same song, and we did not like, it's not like we were listening to the radio and we heard it and we just started singing along. Like it was dead silent and we would just break into song.
Yeah, but also like we would think the same things, or like they would give me a look and I know exactly what they're saying. So Hope talks really, really fast, and my dad used to get mad because he couldn't understand her, and I would be like, "What do you mean? She said this, this, and this." Like we did that a lot.
It's true.
Yeah, but there were, oh sorry, go Hope.
Oh, it's okay. I would say, yeah, like we kind of understand what each other is thinking, but you could also argue that if you're siblings and you're close enough to each other, you might be able to get that same sort of connection. But I remember there was a time, what was it? I was like concerned about one of you guys. It was like when we were in like elementary school or something, and I was like, oh, I feel like something's going on, like with like this person, like Harmony, for example, and like I went to see her, and like there was some kind of argument going on, or like fight or whatever, with like stupid kid fight, like,
Aww.
and I was like, I was right, I knew something was
That's
wrong.
probably
Like,
G.A. Moody.
even though when we're older now, like you guys will text me like, oh, I had a nightmare about this, like, are you okay? And like, I think about that too.
I think we have had similar dreams before.
One time there was a day, I think it was the three of us, we all had a nightmare. It was a little different, but it was a nightmare about a bear attacking us and our family.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
All bear
Like, it was like the same night. We were like, oh, we had a terrible sleep, and
like details were different, but like
Yeah.
the gist of it was the same.
So do with that what you will.
Okay, question number 8. What is the most annoying thing about each other?
Oh, I don't like this
Oh.
one.
The most annoying thing. Hope hates sharing her food. I asked her for a baby bell the other day, and she threw mad sass.
Okay, what about me?
I did.
She never gets any of my jokes, and she always goes, "That's not funny."
I don't like
She's
sarcasm.
like, what do you mean?
But yeah, sarcasm is my thing.
So most annoying thing about her is that she listens to terrible music, and I think she's deaf, so she always plays it really loud. And
Okay.
and
All you listen to is John Mayer and Michael
I know.
Bublé.
no, I don't listen to Bublé.
Okay, so just John Mayer and really bad country songs.
Okay, and then most annoying thing about you, I just have to say it, I'm sorry.
I'm ready.
Mom favors her.
She's the favorite.
But it's not about Hope. I'm just
I didn't do anything. They just like me.
like, yeah, she didn't.
I'm just teasing. Mom says no, but like perfect
But we
example.
all know that it's true.
We have Crave, like we have Netflix, whatever, but we also have Crave, and you have profiles for everyone in your family. And one day I found out that Hope had 2.
Yeah, but even I asked her that same day. I was like, "Why do I have 2?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't
I think she
understand.
was.
I think it was just a mistake.
No, I know. It's just.
But we also have a diary with a list of things that Mom gave to Hope that she didn't give
when
to us.
we were younger, but I can't find it. So
I have it. It's
Okay.
somewhere.
what is the most annoying thing about us?
Maybe something like it's not a huge thing. It's something small for Harmony. Would be like if we're arguing or if we're disagreeing on something. Like she's quick to get defensive.
It's true. I will admit that myself.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not. We work it out. It's never
And,
like.
and,
a big
and I'm
thing.
working on it. You know.
And then Faith. Oh, I don't like that when she doesn't want to talk to me. She ignores me instead of just saying, "Oh, like I don't
That's
feel like
true.
talking."
You could call her like 5
There's been a few
times.
times where I'll call you or I'll text you and you don't
Oh.
even answer, and then I'm like, "I know you're not doing anything. You can just tell me you don't want to talk to me."
Or she'll eat all the popcorn like really fast. Like,
That's a you thing. That's a you issue.
yeah.
No, I thought you were gonna say my loud chewing.
Oh my god, that's
Should
really
have.
bad though.
You can hear all of her saliva,
No.
like moving around.
My
her
mouth is always
It's
closed.
closed.
It's
but you can
not
still
fully
hear
closed.
it.
It's
You can
not
still
always
hear it.
closed.
What is the best quality about each other?
Aww.
No, it's not all bad.
Even though it's kind of annoying sometimes, Harmony is like always has your best interest, or at least she defends you. Like even if you did
Even if
something
it's
wrong,
annoying.
it's like if it's always like the three of you against whoever else. Like
The
even
world.
if you did something stupid and it was my fault, for example, she would still tell the other person, be like, no.
Don't talk about my
Exactly.
sister.
So like I mean, with context, like for example, if like I was having problems with like my boyfriend or something, not right now, but like when I was younger or whatever, she would probably try and step in and like weasel around, you know, which she doesn't need to, but
Well, to weasel around for your best
I think
interests,
I
but
think the word is nosy Nancy.
I'm not nosy though. I care.
no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a good quality, but I could see how it might like. I probably should just.
Okay,
not have said
what
that.
about me? That's quality.
Oh my god.
I just like shat all over that one. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. I forgive.
Faith's best quality. Just like
It's gonna take a while.
No, I like that. Like
Just kidding.
even if you're like not in a good place, you always like want to make sure that we're doing fine. You know, like we'll come over and I know that you're like not okay, but then you'll be like, I missed you. How are you? And then I'm like, but you're looking like you were crying. But it's nice because like you know she always puts other people first.
Aww. I have a big heart. Thank you. Okay, so my favorite thing.
Actually, I'm giving myself a compliment on that one.
My favorite thing about Harmony is that she's like really strong. I was gonna say the same thing as Hope.
That's so nice.
And she's also physically very strong. Even though these look like really small. When we were younger, like I could never lift any, and she could always lift everything. Even if I went to the gym for like 6 months, I couldn't even like lift a backpack, and she could.
A backpack.
And then Hope, the sweetest thing is, I would say like big-hearted, like sweet, kind, like all that stuff, like
Smooshy.
smooshy. Oh, she also always loves to cuddle with me when I need love.
I don't
so-
mean like that.
Oh, the thing I love about Hope, Hope is always very genuine, caring, and empathetic. She's always able to sympathize with others, and she feels other people's pain as her own. Takes on that mama figure. And Faith, the thing that I like the most about Faith is Faith don't take shit.
I feel like I do. I do
Faith
take
don't
shit from
take
boys.
caca.
Well, but she doesn't have a red flag.
Can you explain?
So Faith, if somebody is giving Faith attitude or they're full out being rude to her, she has absolutely no problem defending herself. She's not amazing at detecting red flags, but that's more of a social cues thing, and it's not a reflection. Yeah, it's like a separate topic, but she don't take no caca.
Okay, so
10. Do you share secrets with each other? Bela. We do. We do, indeed. Because
do we share secrets from each other?
Keep secrets?
Yeah.
Well, not really. There's maybe times where I might tell Faith something a little bit sooner than Hope, but it's mostly because I worry that she would judge me, but then I realize that she won't judge me. And then, so not really, no. What would you say?
I would say we don't. I mean, if I tell Hope something, I expect her to tell Harmony. And if I tell Harmony, I expect her to tell Hope.
What goes on?
And just whoever talks to whoever first, you know?
Yeah.
That's
no, I agree.
I
would say we don't keep secrets. For example, did you hear that? Secrets.
What was that?
Secrets. Secrets. We don't keep secrets from each other, but I've definitely not told them right away. I will always tell them.
Yeah.
But
that's just
if I got into a fight with my best friend, I would probably just wait a couple of days or a week and be like, okay, well, so last week, and then they'd be like, why didn't you tell us? But I always tell them. There's no point.
Because we actually keep each other's secrets, and if we just tell each other, then we know who's responsible if it gets
only 2 people.
Yeah. Question number 11. Did you ever wish you had a brother? No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah, well, not to replace you, but as well as.
Yeah.
I'm the brother.
Yeah, I always wanted a brother. I thought it would be fun to grow up with a brother.
Really?
I thought he would be a very good man because he had 4 girls in the family to deal with.
I always
feel guys who have siblings,
he would have to
sisters,
be
are
very
always
emotionally intelligent,
gentle. Yeah,
I just thought guys were gross
sympathetic
and stinky and
like
to
what
annoy
if he
the
was
sister.
my best friend?
So.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had to think about that because I was just dealing with you guys.
Oh, this is an easy one. If you ever have kids, do you want multiples? And that is yes.
Yep.
I do, because I think it's that's the easiest way to make sure to try and keep your kids as close together as far as relationships go, because you can't get any closer to a sibling that's the same age as you.
They're my best friends.
Exactly.
You go through everything at the same time, puberty, and you go to different schools together. Maybe you don't, but if you do, it's you already have a friend, even though you might be new to the school,
Yeah, you're not totally alone.
Yeah.
So do you want multiples too? I want twins and triplets, or probably not
for
quads,
sure twins.
but yeah,
that would hurt.
Yeah.
2 or 3, yeah. I mean, I want 3 or 4 kids anyway, so if they're not multiples, then they're not multiples, but it would just make it easier.
Exactly.
They were.
And don't you guys all want? I think we all want to plan our pregnancies close to each other so that all our kids can be best friends.
Yeah, but don't start too soon though.
Don't you? Why did you make a face when I said that?
I just imagine 3 of us pregnant at the same time.
Yeah, Mom
That
having
would be so weird.
9 grandbabies at once.
Yeah. But imagine us walking down the street fully pregnant.
Well, I used to tell Dad we're gonna get married the same day, and you're gonna have to choose which one you go to.
It's just really bad.
I don't know why I said that. I was 12.
Because I guess we shared a birthday, so you thought we'd share a wedding and every other festivity. If you want
would we have multiples? Would we have pregnancies together?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we would try to. If it doesn't work out that way, it doesn't work out that way. Yeah. But ideally, we would have kids around the same time within a year or so.
When we were all dating someone, we're single now and she's taken, but when we were all dating someone...
We're single now.
When we were all dating someone, we used to joke with the guys that, we were all gonna, time our pregnancies together, and they got pretty freaked out.
And that's why they dumped us. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that was the end.
13. Is there anything else you'd like people to know about being triplets? Well, if you're female triplets, your cycles are gonna match up, and that's gonna be really tough when you're going through puberty.
I would say just that we get bullied a lot, and people don't think that we would. As being a triplet, people didn't know what it was like. People asked stupid questions, like we mentioned earlier. And I don't know, for some reason we just got picked on a lot.
Like they thought we were weird because we were polite and the same age.
Yeah.
I would like everyone to know the answer to the question, what's it like being a triplet? First of all, what's it like not to be a triplet? Because I don't know. Also, it's just, I would explain it as just being siblings, but you're the same age. Like, it's just the same as having siblings, but you happen to be the same age. So, like, it's not as extravagant as everyone thinks. Like, yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. I'm like, I wouldn't change it, but like, oh my god, was it like, can you reach each other's brains? Like, no.
Exactly, and like when we were younger too, like when we were on a limited budget and before we moved out to the country, my mom or dad, whoever, would limit the amount of people we can invite over to a birthday party, which was hard because we all had different friends.
Yeah, we have different friends.
But then also some of our friends wouldn't invite any of us because they didn't want to choose.
Of us.
Yeah, because like let's say their parents said you can only invite 5 friends, and like let's say Hope is the 4th or the 5th friend. Then they felt like they couldn't just invite the one and that they would have to invite the 3 of us, which is not true. So we actually didn't get to go to a lot of things because of that. So that kind of sucked.
Oh well.
I mean, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, I understand as like little kids, if if the whole class is invited, for example, like then that would be really crappy if like just one of you wasn't invited. But like, if it's, for example, like if I had a friend and like maybe you guys weren't super close with that friend, but they wanted to have me over, like I don't see the issue.
Yeah, me neither.
With that, you know.
All right. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. Did you guys want to add anything, or you're good?
Yeah.
I'm pretty satisfied.
Okay. And maybe if you like this video, let us know. Give it a thumbs up or subscribe, and
hit that bell button to get notifications.
And we'll see you next time.
Oh.
Bye.
Goodbye.